Yes, he can do that because it's within the appropriations and he's not going beyond the appropriation. Yes, he could do that. I had no problem with that. Okay, so he bought the cars. He bought this. He bought that. I'm not going to argue. But the next time you put in a budget, beware of what you're doing. Because at your home budget, when you write your budget, you say this is for Macy's, this is for the water, this is for the sewer. And I'm finishing up, ladies and gentlemen, because I do not argue with anybody. I don't have to argue. Like I say, I deal with facts, figure, and common sense. You need all three of them. And one thing that Art McCoy said, I do not believe in sending our young black men to jail if I can help it. And that's where a lot of us feel that they should be, in jail, and I don't. And being at East Cleveland Jail, if you please, you don't want to be there.
Absolutely not.
So I'm saying that
I've been there.
Once we do what we have to do up here, the mayor runs the day-to-day operation. And I think some of our residents forget that. I got 40 calls on my phone that I answered yesterday. And it wasn't from all from Ward 2. And the guy that came in here and that was elaborating on Penrose and all, I just called a lady Miss Devereaux. Miss Devereaux has been in this city for over 50 years. Nobody knew where she is. The church is right around the corner. They didn't go check on her. Her family, some of the family didn't know where she was. My daughter called me from Metro and said she hadn't seen the lady. So I finally got in touch with Lakeside Baptist Church. And you know where the woman is? She's in the nursing home. Way out you. I'm going to see Miss Devereaux tomorrow. It's a matter of how you do it, how legal you do it, and what you think about it. And whatever somebody might say against my fellow Mr. O'May, he's been through the gamut. He's ran the gamut. And I'm not saying everything he says is right, but sometimes you have to pay attention that when you say, hey, house is on fire, house is on fire, you just don't stop and don't listen and keep walking. So I want to say to all of you residents that are sitting here, take what we do seriously. And because of individual, I don't know why it is that everybody wants to be mayor, everybody wants to be council, everybody wants to be this, everybody wants to be that. And I was counting my little money up to pay the guy to do some cleanup the other day. And I usually pay out of my stipend because that's what it is. And my stipend is $141 every 2 weeks. So that's $280 a month. That is not poverty. That's sitting on the street with a cook. And I'm not trying to be funny. I don't need the city's money. I'm not trying to do nothing. And I've been here over 50 years, and I've sat up here at least 4 terms. And y'all can say what you might, but that is dedication. And I don't have to keep saying I love my city. I prove it every day that I sit on, every time that I sit up here on here and tell you all what's going on. And thank you for your indulgence.
Ladies and gentlemen, sisters and brothers, once again, I thank you for allowing me to work for you and serve your health, interests, rights, and needs. To address a couple small situations. I'm new on city council, so just for the record, I was completely against the Noble Road dump from day one. some move, some noise.
You know, on the desk, the thing right there.
No, it's on the floor down there. So I'll start over, if you don't mind. I'm completely against the number road dump, so. Sister Tammy. I don't like to make promises, but I made some moves today that those items in that yard should be getting out real soon. Real soon. I want to take this time to thank everybody who been calling, been reaching out to me these past 2 months, whether to say hello or whether to call about a situation, whether to ask me to come visit, whether it's to say, I looked at the council meeting and it's looking better, looking worse, whether it's to offer some advice. I want to thank everybody. I want to beg of you to keep calling me. And matter of fact, it's a lot of elders who now watch the meeting and really wish that they can be here. For example, a couple weeks ago, Brother Neil came in and he's a 40, 50-year resident, and he was so, let's just say, tired of coming to the council meetings that he stopped coming 10 years ago. Matter of fact, it might have been longer than that, because he thought other people were still the councilmen, that their term been up. But I want to thank those type of people for giving me a chance and believing in me. And I understand that everyone can't make it to the meeting. So despite a few people saying that a council person shouldn't walk the streets, but I'm pretty sure my good people on Bryn Mawr, I'm pretty sure my good people on Northfield, Potomac, Savannah, Brewster, Newberry, I'm pretty sure all of them would beg to differ. So since I do understand a lot of elders came out Forest Terrace buildings, Mildred Brewer Place, Milan. He just helped out a situation. That trash is gone when you get home. Look across the street from you. All that trash is not in the front of that yard anymore. And that's what I feel, because it's 2017. We need new situations to take care of these old situations, if you understand what I'm saying. So I walk these streets and I drive these streets and I answer my phone and I go see residents. And I do understand that all residents can't make it to the council meeting. So what I'm gonna do is, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go on tour. And it's called the East Cleveland. It's called the Ernest L. Smith I Am East Cleveland Ward 3 People's Tour. It'll start this Saturday, 6/10, at B&M, in the B&M parking lot on Hayden at 3 to 5 p.m. On this tour, we'll be talking about block clubs, upcoming legislation, potholes, demolition, the involvement of the Salvation Army, the involvement of the Civic Center, voter registration, safety, the stormwater project, land, bread, housing, education, clothing, justice, and peace, economic, social, and political change. Your councilman will be coming to you. So Saturday, the 10th, we'll be in B&M parking lot. Wednesday, we'll be on the corner at Claiborne and Hayden. That's the 14th. Saturday, the 17th, we'll be in McCall's parking lot. Saturday, the 24th, we'll be on Allegheny and